Okay, so let's still start off with more in a sitting position. Let's get the chairs away. Okay, and let's check our posture first. Okay, so let's still try to kind of take a deep breath in. Okay, and just try to get yourself taller first. Okay, maybe just pull your shoulders slightly back. Okay, as you breathe out, you can just kind of relax and sink back down a little bit. And breathing in. Okay, pull your shoulders back and breathing out. Okay, let's try a couple more times. So breathing in. Okay, let's try to get ourselves a little bit taller. Okay, let's focus on the pelvis a little bit. Okay, so see if you can kind of just rock your pelvis back and forth. Okay, so imagine kind of suck your stomach in a little bit. Okay, and also holding your belly button forward. Okay, and just notice what you're sitting on underneath. Okay, you might be able to feel kind of two bone rolling over if your chair is high enough. Okay, and we just want to be somewhere in the middle. Okay, so not too far, not rounded like this, not so arched like this. Okay, somewhere in the middle, a little bit of a curve here. Okay, but you feel like you're sitting on two pieces of bone. Okay, and now let's try to just bring our chest up a little bit higher. Okay, and let's try to open up for the hands as well. Okay, so shoulders back, open it for the hands. Okay, and shoulders not so tense, but away from the ears. Okay, and head further back. Okay, so let's try rocking back side to side a little bit first. Okay, so let's try reaching side to side. Okay, looking towards the direction we want to go, or the direction we're going on to. Okay, see if you can open up the knees a little bit. Okay, and okay, so I'll just do that a couple of times. Okay, all the meanwhile still staying in this what we call power stance. Okay, so let's try forward and back as well now. Okay, so you're gonna just reach forward. Okay, as you reach forward, still try to keep your chest long. Okay, but you just feel like your weight is shifting over onto your feet. Okay, as you come back, see if you can open up for the shoulders again and reach back, point your fingers up towards the ceiling. Okay, so be reaching forward. Okay, so not down, reaching forward. You feel like you're having more pressure on your feet. Okay, and opening up, powering up. Okay, so 2 and up. Okay, if your shoulders is tight, you can drop them down a little lower. 3 and up. 4 and up. Okay, now slowly try to exaggerate even. So as you rock forward and back, see if you can even lift your butt off the ground. As you come back, see if you can lift your toes off the ground a little bit. Okay, so it's just exaggerate rock, but see if you can try to still keep your spine longer. Okay, so it'll be number 6. Okay, so my butt slightly off the chair. Okay, and back, legs slightly up. Okay, 7 and up. 8. See if you can reach further forward and up. 9 and up. 10 and up. Okay, and back to the middle. Okay, stay tall for 1 more second okay, before we take a rest. Okay, so it's actually easy to stand up and by kind of almost do a rocking. So if you later on, if our legs starts to get a little bit weaker, I mean later on in age, sometimes it's easier if you do almost rock back and forth a little bit to get a little bit momentum, and then you rock, and then you feel like you're weighting your feet, and then stand up. Okay, so let's give that a try. Okay, so we're going to do 5. Just let's just do I should do the exaggerated rocking. So we're going to go rock forward until you weight on your feet. Okay, and then you can just stand up. Okay, and reaching your hands forward, butt back. Okay, and then rock backwards. Okay, so we rock forward and up. Okay, try to stay taller, stand taller. Okay, hips back, reaching forward to counterbalance. Okay, and then rock back. Okay, and free. Okay, so control on the way down. Okay, before you rock back. And up. Okay, so that was number 4. Okay, so don't drop down the chair. See if you can control and then just sit down and then rock back. And number 5 and up. Reach forward, hips back. 6. 7. Okay, let's try to go up to 10. 8. Okay, so it's not really two separate movements. It's that you rock forward and then you go up. Okay, so it's kind of one continuous movement. We're just using the momentum to help us to get our weight over our feet. Okay, and then up. Okay, let's do just one last one. So rocking forward and up. Okay, controlling the way down and back down. Okay, staying tall for a little bit longer. Okay, and relaxing for a little bit. Okay, just double checking that I'm recording. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now let's go side to side a little bit more. We're going to exaggerate the motion a little bit. Okay, also just stretch our trunk a little bit. Okay, so still, we want to still power up first. Okay, so sitting on the sit bone, chest tall, shoulders a little wider, head on top of our shoulders. Okay, so let's get our feet also a little bit wider first. Okay, see if you can just get your knees a little further apart so we can do side to side movement a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to shift our weight almost onto that leg. Okay, and you can almost try to reach out in the opposite leg a little bit. Okay, so if you need, you can, if you want to be more safer, you can have chairs on both sides. Okay, just so that you can hold on to it if you need to. Okay, and same thing, going to rock onto our side, and you can just reach out the opposite leg. Okay, I'm going to go back and forth a little bit. Okay, almost try to reach out on the opposite leg. Okay, and let's do one more time this side first. Okay, and now let's almost try, if you feel comfortable, so you can rest your elbow up on the side you're leaning towards, and you're going to reach towards the side that you're reaching towards. Maybe feel a little bit of a stretch on the side. Okay, and coming back, okay, back to this power stance. And rock and reach. Okay, let's do kind of 4 more times per side. Okay, so let's call this number 7. Get back to this power stance. 8. Okay, so not only reach to the side, see if you can reach back a little bit as well. So keep the chest open. Okay, number 9. Okay, and last one. 10. Okay, stay in this power stance for just a little bit longer, and then relaxing in between. Okay, so tense up when we need to be tense, relax when we don't need to be so tensed up. Okay, so now let's try exaggerating and rocking side to side. Okay, so still, when we're ready, still power up a little bit first. Okay, feet still a little bit wider apart. Okay, and see if you can just kind of rock your body side to side. Okay, kind of feel like you're lifting one butt cheek up off the chair. Okay, but meanwhile, still staying tall, still staying powerful. Okay, now let's try to exaggerate. So actually try to lift the leg up as well. Okay, so you're still rocking side to side, just a more exaggerated version of it. Okay, now let's try to see if you can rock. Okay, see if you can just reach out without touching the leg, the straight leg on the floor. Okay, so a little bit of balance almost. You're balancing on a chair instead of our feet. Okay, once again, you can maybe have a chair on the side just in case you feel like you're toppling over. Okay, so let's call this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so hips might be a little tight. Breathing might be a little faster. Okay, and once again, pause in between. Okay, get out of this power position. Okay, if you need to. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, oh, kind of like the same thing. Okay, so I'm just going to get my chairs be a little ready. Okay, so once again, let's stand back up first. Okay, so once again, if you want, you can use the rocking method. Remember that if your feet is too far away, it's impossible to stand up. You actually have your feet underneath you in order to stand up. Okay, so we just when we rock, we're putting our weight on over our feet so that we can stand. Okay, so let's pause for a second and make sure that we feel okay from switching positions. So go back a little bit so I stay in frame. Okay, so let's do rocking side to side. Okay, so still power up first. Okay, feet maybe just roughly, maybe shoulder width apart first. Okay, powering up. Okay, we're just gonna do side to side a little bit, so you actually feel your weight shifting onto one leg, onto one foot. Open up through the shoulders. Look to the direction that you want to go. Okay, so every time you're powering up and getting ready, power up, get ready, powering up, get ready, power up. Okay, so now let's exaggerate. Kind of like in the chair, we were pushing the leg out on the opposite side. Let's try to do the same thing. So you're going to shift your weight over. Okay, you're going to kick your leg out a little bit more to the other side. Okay, so that it acts as a counterbalance, so you can reach almost a little bit further towards one direction. Okay, and come back. Okay, once again, you can have chairs in this side, just so you can hold on to it if you need to. Okay, so we get ready, and you shift your weight over one side. Okay, once you reach your limit, see if you can kick the leg out, so you can reach a little bit further again. Okay, so get ready. 2, get ready. 3, get ready. 4, get ready. Okay, if you feel comfortable, so you can reach almost a little further. 5, get ready. Kind of helps to kick the leg out further, a little even further back. Get ready. 7, get ready. 8, get ready. 9, get ready. 10, get ready. Okay, and back to the power stance. Okay, and relax a little bit. Okay, so your goal is to just feel comfortable shifting your weight side to side. Okay, exercise you're doing practice, so we should intentionally make it harder. Usually we don't have to reach so far, but it's still good practice to be able to shift very confidently move our weight side to side. Okay, so usually when we lose that ability, that's when we have trouble even walking if our kind of wobbling like this. Okay, because to lift this leg up, you need to shift your weight over to lift that leg. Okay, if your weight is still on this side, you can't really take a step very well. Okay, so the ability to move is also the ability to shift our weight side to side, front to back, etc. Okay, so now let's just still go back to the squatting pattern just to work on powering up. Okay, so we do the exact same thing. We're just going to squat down a little bit. Okay, we're going to reach forward. Okay, but this time instead of just powering straight up, we're going to combine it with the reach. Okay, so we'll be getting ready, just a lower stance. Okay, as you power up, you're going to reach, okay, and to one side, maybe have the leg reaching sideways a little bit more if you feel comfortable reaching further away. Okay, and as you get ready, you're going to go a little bit lower and other side. Okay, so get ready. 3, get ready. 4, get ready. 5, get ready. I'm going to push the butt back. 6, get ready, reaching the arms forward. 7, get ready. 8, get ready. 9, get ready. 10, Get ready. Back to the power stance. And power down. Relax for a second. Okay, so heart rate might go a little bit high up. Okay, so let's pause for a second to maybe catch your breath. Okay, so we're gonna go transition back to sitting there. Just give ourselves a break. Okay, so usually walk backwards until you can kind of find a chair with your legs. Use the same get ready position, pushing the hands forward, pushing the hips back. Okay, and then lower your butt gently back towards the ground. Okay, so pausing for a second first, giving yourself a break. Feel free to stop at any time. Grab a sip of water. Okay, so that's the rocking and side to side, front to back, and standing and sitting. Okay, so now let's actually do the turning. So we don't just face one direction, we also turn side to side. Okay, so still we're gonna go back to the power up position first. Okay, let's start off with just the leg. Okay, so you might maybe sit just a little closer to the edge. Okay, so there's a little more freedom with your feet. Okay, you can hold on the chair on this behind if you want to, or if you feel comfortable on your legs or on something in front. Okay, see if you can just turn your body. Okay, so it's actually a combination of weight shift first. In order to lift, turn the side, you actually shift your weight away from it. So if you actually lean to your right and you try to turn to your left, it's very kind of difficult because your hips cannot move. You actually shift your weight over to one side because before you can move the opposite side. Okay, so while you're staying here, okay, so once again, either hold it on the chair behind, okay, maybe letting go of one side. You can also just hold on to something. Okay, so be turning, try to drop the hip down. You might feel a little bit of stretch here. Okay, and come back. Okay, so actually I'm going to hold on to one side. Okay, so I'm going to hold on the chair one side, turn, back open, turn, get open, turn, get open. Okay, so now exaggerate a little bit. So you're going to turn. Okay, for this one, if you want, you can have more chairs again. We have a chair in front. Okay, and you're going to just try to, like we do the shift wing, you're going to try to push that back leg a little further away. You might feel a little bit of a stretch in front of the leg. That is straight. Come back. Okay, and turn, and we're just going to push that back leg a little bit straighter. Okay, keeping that power up position. Okay, so let's do 4 more times per side. Okay, so this would be 6 back. So let's just call it 1. Okay, and 1, 2. Okay, so turn and kick out the leg. 2, second time. Okay, be careful you're not over cranking your back. Yeah, if you need to lean for a little bit. So if you find that it's cranking back and you feel like a little bit of pressure in your spine, lean for a little bit. Okay, so 3. Okay, but back to that power push to the middle. 3. Okay, and that's open position. 4. 4. Let's do 5 times. Okay, so 5. 5. Okay, so probably hips, probably a little tight, maybe feel a little bit tense up from a little bit of a stretch maybe. Okay, so maybe shake things out a little bit. Okay, so let's do the same thing in a standing position now. Okay, so just whenever you're ready, once again, you can rock a few times to get yourself up. Okay, pause pause for as long as you need until you feel like you're completely fine. Okay, so don't rush if we don't feel like we are steady yet. Okay, so once again, you can have chairs around you, probably at least a chair in the front so you can hold on to it as you turn. Okay, so this time, still feet maybe starting off a little bit wider than hip width. Okay, so you're still going to just start off just turning your hips. Okay, so start off your toes pointing out. Okay, as you turn, see if you can get the trailing leg to turn so everything faces in the same direction first. Okay, and you can go back to the center. You can even have go to this ready position. Okay, and turn. Get ready. Turn. Get ready. 3. Get ready. 4. Get ready. 5. Get ready. Okay, now let's exaggerate. So you're going to turn and you try to just almost push that back leg out a little more. Almost imagine you reach with the one or both arms to that direction you're facing. Coming back, getting ready. Okay, turn and almost reach. Get ready. Let's call this number 7. Get ready. 8. Get ready. So try to really reach further. Even try to reach behind you a little bit more. 9. Get ready. 10. Get ready. Okay, back to the power stance. Okay, and coming back. Okay, so it's just a full turn. We try to exaggerate motion. Okay, as we get older, sometimes our motion gets smaller and smaller. So practice in excess so that everyday life becomes easier. Okay, and just pausing for a second. Okay, do whatever you need to do to stay loose. Okay, so now let's make it a little bit more challenging. Okay, so we have the hands out as well. Okay, and we do almost a clapping exercise that we did before. Okay, so it's the exact same thing in the hips. You're still turning side to side. Okay, so let's do the simple one first. So let's try to just reach, okay, and turn a little bit more. Getting ready. Turn a little bit more. Get ready. 3, and we call this plus. Get ready. 4 plus. Get ready. 5 plus. Get ready. 6 plus. Get ready. Okay, if you feel comfortable, see if you can exaggerate the back leg. So you're going to reach, almost sort of reach more forward, and to counterbalance, you have to reach back a little more with the back leg. Get ready. 8. So you got to reach further away. Get ready. 9 plus. Get ready. 10 plus. Get ready. And coming back up. Still staying tall for a second, okay, before you relax. Okay, so let's sit back down for just give ourselves a break again. Okay, so find a chair with the legs first. Push your butt back, reaching forward, control the weight down, and then rock back to go onto the chair. Okay, so that was turning. Okay, so it's a combination of you have to be extended first, so it's a stage process. So first, stand up tall. Second, be able to shift your weight, okay, and shift your weight and turn your body. Okay, and the last step is not only are we turning our body, we're actually going to go in that direction as well. Okay, so that's the stepping now. Okay, so that's the 4 things that we work on in this class. It's the powering up, so extension, getting ourselves taller, not kind of slouch. Okay, so that's number 1. 2 is the rocking, okay, being to shift your weight side to side. 3 is the kind of combination of the 2 with the turning of the body. Okay, and the last one is actually the step. Okay, so we're going to start off more railroad tracks. Okay, so feet more facing forward. Okay, so still power up first. Okay, so check, see, sometimes you don't have to over exaggerate. Okay, just feel where you're sitting on, chest bone high, shoulders up. Okay, so we actually move one leg, okay, as long as we feel comfortable, opening up through that hand as well. Okay, and coming back. Okay, you might find it actually easier if you rock as well. So you're going to be rocking forward. Okay, as you rock back, you're going to step and open. Okay, and you might be lean back slightly and then you're going to rock back forward. Okay, so you can practice rocking forward and back a few times first, still staying tall. As you rock back and go 1. Get ready, going back to forward, maybe even putting your weight on your feet, a little more on your hands. Okay, and then back, 2. Get ready. 3. Get ready. 4. Get ready. 5. Get ready. 6. Get ready. 7. Get ready. 8. Get ready. 9. Remember that you're still keeping your chest up. Get ready. 10. Get ready. Still stay powered up. 1 or 2 breath in. Okay, and then power down to relax. A little forward, I don't have enough room. Okay, so just pausing for a second again. Okay, so that's 1 step. Okay, so we're going to do 2 steps next. Okay, so you're just going to take a step out. Okay, and then the other leg follows. So you're actually turning your body. You think of that as a combination of the twist and the step now. So before we're doing more of the rocking plus the step. Okay, now we're doing the kind of a twist with the turn of the step. Sorry, step with the twist. Okay, so we do 2 steps. So both feet should end up on the same side. Okay, so for this one, you probably might feel safer if you have at least one leg, so one arm behind the chair. So as you turn, you have at least kind of a chair, have a hand on the chair. Feel free to have another chair in front to hold on to for this side. Okay, so power up first. Okay, once again, not excessively arching the back. Okay, just think of yourself as taller first, wider. Okay, so get ready. We rocking forward. We go open up. And 2. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, and you can play around with how, if you rock side to side, how that makes things it easier or harder even. Okay, so we're rocking usually the first, at least you can rock. That makes it easier. And you might have to rock back to lift the leg. If your weight is still forward, it's very difficult to lift that leg. Okay, so you might find you have to rock back to lift the other leg. Okay, so maybe 2 is 2 different sets. Will be rocking forward as you rock back. Okay, and you can just maybe even do a middle step where you rock forward and rock again to get the feet. Okay, so you're constantly almost rocking back and forth a little bit. Okay, even if you feel comfortable stepping like this, you might find that you're still doing a mini rocking backwards. Okay, so kind of be just more aware of that. Okay, so you can maybe try rocking forward. So you rock back, step, walk forward in between, and step. Okay, so you're constantly kind of rocking forward and back a little bit. That's part of weight shifting to move our legs. Okay, so be forward and out, walk forward, and step again. Okay, so rock and step, rock and step. Rock forward again and step, rock and step. Let's do a couple more times. So rock and step. Okay, so you're rocking backwards and then to lift the leg up more easily. Okay, you're doing this for kind of every step. Okay, if you feel comfortable, you can even do it without the hands. Okay, maybe start to not have this too much exaggerated version. Okay, so you might just, you can feel your waist shifting a little bit as you step. Okay, but maybe not as exaggerated as before. Okay, and let's come back for a second. Okay, power down. Okay, so now let's try to do it in standing now. So once again, getting ourselves ready in any way that we need. Might rock forward and back a few times so it's easier to get ourselves up. Okay, pausing for as long as we need to steady ourselves. Okay, make sure we have enough room around us. Okay, so now we're going to do the actual step now. So once again, you can have chair, maybe a chair in front, 2 chairs on the side, up to you. It's kind of railroad track position with the legs first, so feet pointing forward, both feet pointing forward. Okay, so in this ready position. Okay, and as you power up, you're going to step. Okay, and then you're going to get ready in facing this side. Okay, and you're going to open up and then get ready here. Okay, so be 1, get ready. 2, get ready. 3, get ready. As you 4, as you open up, reopen up, stand tall, open up your chest, get ready. 5, get ready. 6, get ready. You can exaggerate the hands. 7, get ready. 8, get ready. 9, get ready. 10, get ready. And palm back up. Okay, so now let's do kind of almost like a flow. Okay, so you notice all these movements is kind of feel similar, so you can do it together. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to do 3 of each. Okay, so the first one is the powering up one, so it'll be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the first. So we're going to do 3 of this. Okay, and then you can go 3 kind of rocking. Okay, so you can go opening up, shifting your weight over. So 3 on each side. Okay, so it'll be 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, 3, 3. Okay, and then you're going to do the turning 3 times for a side. Okay, so it'll be 1, going back up, ready position. 2, still. Okay, 2, 2, 3, 3. So 3 each side. Okay, and last one you can go 1, 1, back to ready. Sorry, just one. So we just do 1 step. Sorry, I'm getting confusing everyone. So it'll be 1, get ready, 1, get ready, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Okay, so let's just do the 1 step for the last one. Okay, so if we kind of think about it a little bit first. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of each. Okay, so first one, get ready first. Okay, power up first rather. Okay, and reaching forward. 1, 2, 3. Get ready to reach. Get ready first. Okay, go to 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Get ready to turn. 1, 1, 2. You're going to move your feet. 2, 3, 3. Okay, get ready to step. Railroad track position. 1. Get ready. 1. Get ready. 2. Get ready. 2. Get ready. 3. Get ready. 3. Get ready. And just powering back up. 1 and 2 breath. You can move your feet if you want, but just stay powered up. Okay, so heart rate might be a little faster now. Okay, so maybe slowly come back to sitting. Okay, so still find a chair to hand the legs. Still rock back almost, push hands forward, and then rock, sorry, and then rock back. Okay, so heads back and then rock to go back to the chair. Okay, so let's check a couple of breaths first. Okay, probably breathing heart rate a little bit faster. Okay, so just checking the time. Okay, so those are just the basic. Okay, so now let's try to do a little bit more rotation for the spine. Okay, so to turn a spine, you do need to have your spine longer. If you're rounded, you can't really turn very well. Okay, so we're going to be leaning forward a little bit, so rocking forward onto our feet. Okay, and you're just going to be reaching towards the inside, kind of as far as you feel comfortable. Okay, and then you're going to go and turn and open up for the other side. Okay, so remember not to be slouching. Okay, so really make yourself longer first. Lean forward slightly. Reach. Okay, so if you, I don't know if it shows in the camera, it's still my back, my hip, my shoulder, and my head is still in the same, kind of in a straight line. So as I turn the other way, same idea. Okay, so try to stay, you need to stay power up as we twist. Okay, so still power up first. Okay, feet doesn't have to be too wide, be shoulder width apart or so. Okay, lean forward a little bit so you feel more pressure on your feet. Okay, we front the chair. Okay, and you're gonna go reaching towards the inside. Okay, as you breathe in, open up for the other side. Okay, so let's do 5 times per side. Okay, it's going to be 2. Okay, and 2, opening up. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Okay, coming back up for a second. Okay, still stay powered up for now. Okay, maybe a couple of breaths in and out. When you're ready, we're going to switch over to the other hand. Okay, so still slightly forward, doesn't have to be too much. Okay, but you're going to stay tall, stay powered up as you reach towards inside again. Okay, and then the outside. Let's also do 5 times for this hand. Okay, so for this arm. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Okay, still stay powered up first for a little longer. Okay, and power down. Okay, just resting for a little bit. So my back might be feeling a little stiff. Maybe just shake it out a little bit. Grab some water again. Okay, we're going to do something similar, but more exaggerated again. So we're going to power up not only through our chest, but also through our arms as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're still going to be rocking forward and back. So we're going to exaggerate in 2 ways. As you rock back, okay, see if you can keep your feet on the ground. Okay, and just see if you can go back slightly more. So I'm turning sideways just so you can see, okay, but have a backrest behind you. Okay, but see if you can still keep your chest up as you go back. You should feel like your abdominal muscles kind of still get a little bit tense. Okay, as you rock forward, instead of just reaching forward, see if you can reach up a little bit as well. So powering up for the arms as well. Okay, so you're going to go forward like this. In case you come back, you're going to cross your arms. Keep the middle of the cross up and lean back. Okay, so it's an exaggerated rocking back and forth. Okay, so still start off powering up first. Okay, once again, just check your posture, check to see if your back is just have a little bit of curve, not excessive, not rounded. Okay, so you're going to have your feet slightly closer to the chair. Okay, as you lean, reach forward, rocking forward, you're going to reach up a little higher, just as much as your shoulder allows you to do. Okay, so you rock back, cross your arms, keep that cross up. As you lean back a little bit, give me breathe out a little bit, and breathing in and back. 3 and back. Spend a little bit longer at the end of each position. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Okay, so move my chest up. Okay, both ways. Okay, so 7, chest is up as well. 7, 8, 8. Last 2, 9, 9, 10. Okay, and 10. Okay, let's pause here for a little bit. Okay, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to this pause stance in front. Okay, 1 or 2 breaths first. Okay, and then power down. Okay, once again, shaking out a little bit now. Okay, so next one, we're going to just do going back to the standing position. Okay, still exaggerating the rocking, okay, but front to back a little bit more now. Okay, so when you feel ready, I'm going to be going up to this standing up again. Okay, so once again, do whatever you need to get back up. Okay, usually move your feet a little bit. Okay, while you wait for your blood pressure to stabilize. Okay, just take as long as you need to steady ourselves. Okay, so we need to practice kind of rocking forward and back a little bit now. Okay, so this one we've done before. So let's have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Don't have your feet too narrow apart, so a little bit wider, maybe hip width apart. Okay, and have as many chairs you need around. Okay, let's start off simple. Let's rock forward, okay, and back. Okay, slowly see if you can feel your weight shifting further back. Okay, so more your weight on the back leg, more weight on the front leg. Okay, so if I even want one chair in front, one front and the back, okay, so you can have something to hold on to in front, okay, and something to hold on to in the back. Okay, so I'm going to move it out of the way just so it's easy to see what I'm doing. Okay, but feel free to move your chairs around. Okay, but you're going to shift your weight forward, okay, and then shift your weight back. So maybe I'll actually turn sideways so it's easier to see. Okay, so now let's try to exaggerate. So as you reach forward, see if you can reach your leg back like a little bit more. Okay, so you can shift your weight further forward. Okay, so back leg acts as a counterbalance. Okay, otherwise if I drop my leg, I'm going to fall forward. Okay, so I'm using my back leg as a counterbalance. Okay, and I'm just going to go kind of back and forth. Okay, so as you go forward, exaggerate it by trying to lift the back leg up a little bit as well. Okay, once again, you might want a chair on the side as well, just so you can hold something to hold on to. Okay, so let's do 3. Okay, and rocking back. 4. And back. 5. And back. Okay, so you go back, almost try to fall forward a little bit. Okay, just so it's easier for us to maintain our balance. Okay, so let's do 5 more times. Okay, so if you want to kind of reach up on one hand if you want, so it'll be 1. Okay, kind of reach back. 2. Okay, so see if you can reach, imagine trying to reach something further away, so that we have to go for it. 2. 3. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So probably a chair in front would be more comfortable, just so you have something to hold on to. Okay, pausing for a little bit. Okay, let's try the same thing on the other side. Okay, so start off, still find a stance that works for you. Okay, start off just kind of rocking back and forth again. Okay, just feeling a weight going from the front leg to the back leg. Okay, once again, try to exaggerate a little bit more now. Okay, so we're trying to shift your weight a little more forward. Okay, in order to go further, you have to have something to balance you in the back. Okay, so you can hold on to other hand or reach. Okay, as you come back. Okay, and as you go, try to push your butt further back. Your upper body has to counterbalance by folding forward. Otherwise, you're going to keep falling back. Okay, so you're going to use our upper body to balance and also the lower body balance as well. Okay, so it'll be 1. Try to reach further away. 1, trying to push my back a little bit further. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Okay, and pausing for a second again. Okay, the very last one we're going to do, we're going to add a step to the rock, because it's just to the rocking that we just did. Okay, so instead of having our feet kind of front to back already, we're going to start off with just a feet kind of more closer in line with each other. What we're going to do is we're going to just take a step forward, we're going to rock forward and reach, rock back to a step, and push. So it'll probably, if you have the chair in front, you might get in the way. So maybe chairs to the side might be a little bit better. Okay, once again, see what works for you. Okay, so still power up first. Okay, you're going to step forward. So if your right leg is forward, you're going to reach upwards to the left arm. Okay, so because that's how we walk. Okay, so it'll be and rocking forward, reaching forward, coming back, stepping back. Okay, opposite leg, 2 and rock, back and step. 3 and rock and reach. You can pick up reaching maybe better. Rocking back, stepping back. Step and reach. Rocking back, stepping back. Okay, so continue before and reach. Okay, see if you can exaggerate motion, trying to go a little further by reaching forward. Imagine trying to reach something really far away. Okay, let's call this 6, and you can always go back to this powerful shin. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so try to reach back your legs so you can reach forward more with the arms. Okay, last one. And last one on the other side. Okay, so there's a little bit of balance involved as well. Okay, still stay part up for a little bit. Okay, and we power down a little bit just to pause. Okay, I'm going to check the time. Okay. So I think we're almost out of time. Let's slowly come back to sitting. Okay, still until you're perfectly to your safety sitting down, you're still pay attention. Okay, so still powering up first. Okay, still pushing your butt back. At the chair, feel the chair, the legs first. Okay, feel the chair, the arms, fingers. Okay, and then lower your hips. Okay, and then harder. Okay, so stay alert, still stay powered up until you're sure that you're perfectly stable and still, okay, before you power down and relax. Okay, so let's shake it out a little bit. Okay, so maybe roll your shoulders a few times just to loosen up. Okay, and just once again round your back a little bit. Maybe go back and forth a little few times. Because any position for too long will be straining or can be stiff for your back. Okay, so if you stay powered up all day long, your back is going to hurt as well. Okay, so we don't want to be powered up all the time. Okay, just when we need to. Okay, move your hips a little bit. Okay, maybe just move your fingers a little bit. Okay, so maybe just kind of touch your thumb to each finger. Okay, and just bend the fingers a few times. So you do the opposite so much in this class. Let's do a little bit more on the opposite where we try to bend the ends of our fingers and close our fists a little bit as well. Okay, so that's all the time we have for today. So thank you for coming.